More than 40 years ago in 1970, a march began when students were upset over plans for school integration. It grew into a 3-month economic boycott of businesses here in Newton County. We recently spoke to several members of the Newton County Six: Forrest Sawyer Jr., Joe Lightfoot, and Leon Walker.
But the most hardship would had to be for most of us. We had to be going up these steps because they really, it's like coming when you first come in out here. From the steps to the jail, it was a bad trip. It was a beating trip, a kicking trip, a spitting on trip.
Oh, yeah.
Cause
we dog owners, they had a dog that kept in there.
Yeah.
Come, they might take
and they had a dog pen right behind the jail, so in the surrounding jail.
See, the purpose of putting all of us in jail was to stop the movement.
It was like the lynching, like we said about the lynching.
If you get them out the way, everything, you got.
Well, see, what they kept coming, see, they
you
told us.
You gonna kill the movement, but that didn't
How
happen.
many was just you six arrested, or was it?
Well, it was just us six not
they
let out.
helped.
Okay, so you six within 45 days.
Right, they didn't let out.
Well, see, what they would did, they would come, they come up there, they said, we let y'all out, but y'all gonna march again?
Yeah.
It's all y'all gotta do is say you ain't gonna march again, we ain't gonna march. They let us out, but we said, we said, no, we gonna march and we get back out that night.
And then they was still, it's just like.
So that went on for 45 days.
Right, it's just like we said with the lynching, we're gonna punish these people here by example. You don't wanna be locked up, cause we never know. I always thought I was gonna get out tomorrow.
But they thought they were gonna weaken us down.
Yeah.
That was the whole process, due process, was weaken us down, making us get on our knees and say we were sorry, we wasn't gonna do it no more. But we outlasted them.
And we were picketing people around the square during the day.
Yeah.
And people were coming in here from all over the country. Had a lot of Oxford College students here.
So we started the thing about just not spending money, not
Yeah, it was
picking it.
economic
Just don't spend your money,
boycott.
taking money to another town and spend it.
Yeah.
Boycott it. So that got most things triggered than anything, taking that money away from them.
Yeah, it was economic boycott. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we started don't spend no money in Newton County.
That's what it was.
And so that really got things to move. That aroused them.
Because black people stopped spending money in Newton County.
See, back then, really, it was a psychological thing to me. See, back then, they had black people thinking they wasn't nothing. You didn't run nothing. You couldn't do this. You couldn't do that. And see, in most of the black people's mind, they was embarrassed in that. That's what they were. But you got some people know I'm better than that. And I was one of them. I'm not gonna be controlled. You're not gonna tell me I'm not nothing. I'm something, So that's the attitude I had. So that's what made me get out of there and try to do something about it. But see, most back then they had a black person was content with being nothing.
But we was only 50 years away from lynching, public lynchings. And see, that public lynching put a psyche on you. This is why they made it public. Night riders, they was coming from all over the country to see us march.
But they didn't only, they rallies, downtown on the square.
Yeah.
See, and if you were black, when you heard the horn blowing, you had to go in the house. If you were black, you didn't be on the street. Like on Saturday, you would have on Saturday night for some reason.
And that drive-by didn't just start here with it.
They've been doing it.
Right here now. The Klan was driving by shooting a long time ago.
I mean, if you moved in a neighborhood close to some white people, they didn't want you there. They were burning across and you had to move.
Yeah.
Klan come burn across in your yard.
And this wasn't in Monroe, Madison.
Right here.
It was right here in Newton County.
Yeah.
We changed a lot here in Newton County. We got an African American sheriff. Half of the city council is African American. We got African American assistant police chief. Got 2 African American county commissioners. We got a lot of things changed with this march, and it wouldn't have happened. It would have never happened if this march hadn't took place.